Hey guys, today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I am making this super easy breakfast recipe. It's cheddar biscuits and sausage gravy. You can find the link to the recipe in the description below, or you can go to jenniferbands.com and search for biscuits and gravy. Okay guys, let's get started with our biscuits and gravy, cheddar biscuits and gravy. So right now I'm going to make the biscuits. We've got 4 eggs in this bowl. I'm just going to stir them up a little bit. And now we can add in a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. That's a mouthful. And then we've got 2 cups of almond flour. We've got some butter. We've got some salt, some baking powder, and some garlic powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder. So now we can just mix it all together. And what I love about cooking with low carb ingredients, you don't have to mix the dry separate from the wet. It works perfectly. And if you have a nut allergy, you can't eat almonds, I do have a coconut flour version of this recipe on my blog. Just going to continue to get this all stirred up. I also used this recipe to top my chicken pot pie with, and it is so good. Okay, so now we can put these biscuits on the sheet pan. I've got a scoop here. It's the perfect measurement for the biscuits. So I'm going to put them on the sheet pan. So while I'm making these, I've got some sausage over here cooking for my sausage gravy. And that's going to be really easy to throw together when our biscuits go into the oven. So after I scoop all of these out, we are going to bake them in a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, one little baby biscuit. And now I just flatten them out a little bit with a spoon. You could just use your hands too if you wanted to. You just want to flatten them out a little bit so they cook evenly. And these are ready for the oven. Okay, we've got our breakfast sausage just about all cooked and crumbled. So now I'm going to add in a cup of chicken broth. And if you would prefer not to have your gravy taste kind of, a little bit like chicken, you can just use water. Some people would rather not have that flavor in their gravy, but I like it. So with that broth, we're going to add in some heavy cream. And this is really thick cream, so we may not need to add any thickener, but we will see. The thickener I like to use, of course, is xanthan gum. It's my favorite keto ingredient. You could also add in some red pepper flakes if you wanted to, but I think for me, the sausage adds enough spice. So we're going to let this simmer. We're going to bring it to a boil and then let it simmer Then we'll see if it needs to be thickened. I'm gonna go ahead and add some, my God, this stuff is so messy. I love it, but I hate it. I'm gonna add a little bit of xanthan gum. And what this does is it thickens it, but it also helps your liquids not like separate. So like the cream and the chicken broth, it will help them just come together, thicken up, and become one liquid. It's like an emulsifier. It's in a lot of it's in a lot of my recipes for thickening and also emulsifying, but you'll find that it's in a lot of ingredient lists on packaged products because it's such a good emulsifier. Like you'll find it in ice creams if you look at the ingredient list. So we're gonna let this come to a boil and simmer. Okay, our sausage is, our sausage gravy is nice and thick. You can see it's got a looking nice. So I'm gonna taste it, make sure it doesn't need any salt. It probably doesn't because of the sausage, but we'll see. Nope, it's good, perfect. So we're just gonna keep letting this keep warm. And then when our biscuits are ready, it will be time to have breakfast. Okay, here are our biscuits out of the oven. They look perfect. So we are going to grab one. And slice it in half. Ooh, perfect. And we'll put a couple of spoonfuls of the gravy on top. And those are perfect. Just like that. So, guys, I hope you go and you make this recipe for your family for Saturday morning breakfast, and they tell you, or they don't tell you, they tell you it's amazing, and will have no idea that it is keto and low carb friendly. And you can find this recipe on my blog, jenniferbands.com, and you search for biscuits. And it's going to be the biscuits and gravy recipe. And we will see you guys later. Bye.